Welcome out, everybody.
You haven't a little late.
No
big deal.
We're a little late. Hey,
So we had to crawl here.
we had to crawl twerk to the mics. I'm feeling a little stuffy, a little eye watery. Dude,
All right, we'll pull through.
there was a last night as I'm like about to go to sleep. I just did one last scroll. It was either Instagram or Facebook, and there's just a Mucinex. Like my eyes were, you know, when you got allergies or a cold or whatever. And it's just like you're crying. And there's like a Mucinex ad, and it's the Mucinex monster, and there's just water squirting out of its eyes, and it's like a Mucinex commercial. So they just knew.
And you just ordered it.
Nah, dude. I don't know. Mucinex freaks me out. Just
Oh, Mucinex freaks you out.
yeah, I don't mess with that stuff, dude.
What's that other shit that you took that one time?
Delson? Yeah, I'll never take it again. That's
Pooleys like, oh, dude, Mucinex is sketchy.
Delson's. It should be illegal. It should.
Yeah, you told me you were like, you gotta do it.
It's not straight. Well, because anytime I take like NyQuil or anytime I do like anything like that, I usually just double dose it because it's like the dose that the dose that they recommend is just such a safe number, like and I'm not an average person, so.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like no big deal. But what I didn't know is that with Delson, they give you the cap like that comes with NyQuil, and you just take a cap of NyQuil, and that's one dose. Then I'll usually just do two.
Yeah.
So I did that with the Delson, but I didn't read anything on it that you're only supposed to do a fourth of a cap, and that's a dose. Yeah, and it was not okay. It should be illegal. That should be an illegal substance.
Well, it probably will be after they get word of that subreddit.
Oh yeah, people that do it recreationally.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Those people. So you got people out here doing that. Why don't you just legalize something like this stuff that doesn't actually hurt you?
Right.
But
anytime there's something over the counter that can kind of fuck you up, people probably OD on Benadryl all the time and just fight through the sleepies, and then they're hallucinating.
Gosh, dude, I take 2 Benadryl and I'm in the twilight zone.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Uh-huh.
I used to have to do that every once in a while to fall asleep when I was younger.
Yeah, I think most people do.
It cannot be good to.
If you do it every night, you're done. I feel like your brain is mush.
Brain, probably I don't know if it's your kidneys or where it goes through, but that can't be good. But then what if you have like an anaphylactic response to something and your body's so tolerant to it?
Yeah, it's like,
that
what is
it like doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you take it every day, if it makes you more likely. Like once you stop taking it?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Imagine if antibiotics fucked you up, and so people just took them all the time.
Ugh.
And then that one time they got some type of gnarly infection, it just takes them out because the antibiotics won't work anymore.
Yeah. That's gnarly to think about.
That's good that those don't get you going.
Yeah.
So, some bitch named Peggy.
Oh, gosh.
There's a bitch named Peggy out there,
Uh-huh.
okay? Yesterday, by 10 a.m., I think I got over 100 phone calls and probably was subscribed to like 50 or 60 like automatic text things like for a product.
Oh, no.
So I don't know if it's some senile bitch
That
doesn't know how to use a computer and is super easily scammed by people and tried to put in her number that's similar to mine and put in my number to all this shit to try to get these like medications and like this money and shit.
Uh-huh.
It has been hell.
How many have you gotten?
Hundreds, not hundreds, like
Still,
100
That's not good.
in a
How
day.
do you know her name's Peggy? Oh, because
They say, "Hey, Peggy."
Hey, Peggy.
I got a call from a law office saying, "Hey, can I speak to Peggy?" I'm like, "Do I sound like a Peggy?"
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Good Lord. Well, nowadays.
Yeah, fucking yeah. Insurance something
That
calling me.
sucks.
Some like credit line thing has been.
Huh. It's got to be like a senior citizen that's getting.
But I don't know. I don't know why I hadn't done this before. I just never thought to do it, I guess. But you can do the no-call list like with the government.
Mm-hmm. It's huge.
You just weren't going to tell me about that? Or?
I don't even think I'm on it. I know it works.
You don't get fucked.
No, not really.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything today, so I think it
probably worked. Well, because it's like like a $10,000 fine if you get caught. Because I had to learn about that for my license. They're like, if you call someone on the do not call list and we find out about it, we're gonna fine you like $10,000. Like, it's a lot.
If it was continuing today, I was gonna. If it's gonna happen, you gotta have fun with it.
Well, especially with the law office, if they call you again, if they call you again, be like, hey, I'm on the do not call list, and then you can like,
you're fucked.
You can tell the DBPR, and they get. I mean, it's like $10,000 for again, but for a law office,
yeah, still they won't do it again.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
I was just getting so heated, like in between clients, just my pocket just phone calls, text rings. I'm like, listen, I am a hacker. Like, I'm gonna get you, bud. Like, they're like, okay.
I got your IP. My God.
I definitely don't.
Did you see any of the clips of that hacker that went on Sean Ryan's podcast? Like a little skinny kid.
The pedophile
Yeah.
catcher?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
That kid's gnarly, dude. He's crazy. Did you see his gadgets?
Yeah.
That was cool.
The funny thing about that guy is
the skinny kid or Sean?
Yeah, no, the skinny kid.
What?
You think he's the one.
Yeah, you did. I thought it too. I was like, this kid's kind of weird.
He's like, I'm just really passionate about this. Why? Why are you passionate about it? He's like, I sit in these rapey.coms.
Yeah.
I just make sure everything's going okay. It never is.
Yeah.
I intervene.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm totally kidding. That's awesome.
It is awesome
That's
that
the
he's doing
most fucked
that.
up shit ever.
But how do you fall into, how do you get that job?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And stay excited.
Yeah. And he looks like, I can't tell if he's 30 or if he's 16. Like,
I know.
It's weird. You know what he reminded me of? He reminds me, you ever seen like the predictions of how humans are going to evolve in 1,000 years? He looks like that, where we're going to we're going to have very small, narrow chins because we won't chew much. And then like, I don't know. He just looked like a human that's going to exist in 1,000 years. He's got those long fingers for typing.
He's probably seen more little boy dick than any of the pedophiles.
Yeah.
Because like, they wish they could be hackers.
Yeah,
and he is one,
mm-hmm.
and he's on the same chat rooms.
But he was when Sean Ryan asked him, he was like, I think they're gonna start killing people in Florida for doing that. And then the hacker dude was like, yeah, great, that's awesome. So I think he's legit.
Oh, because we're very loose with the death penalty already, but we're gonna add pedophilia to it.
DeSantis either just passed it or we're about to pass it, to where if you get caught like you're an active pedophile, like we're gonna kill you, like death penalty. Yeah, which is dope.
I love Florida,
Mm-hmm.
but Jesus Christ, I wish all the cops were better, because being falsely accused of some shit like that and then you automatically die would really suck.
Yeah, they would have to like. Have
That's
evidence.
the only justifiable argument to death penalty. It's like wrongful convictions.
Yeah,
which is too many.
It would have.
It's not a ton. It's too many though.
Yeah,
the fact that there's any is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. There would have to. Yeah, there'd have to be like such overwhelming evidence, where it's like, this guy's gotta fucking die.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy.
Scary.
I kind of want to get one of those little wow, what did he call them? It's like the infrared hacker things or whatever. So you can literally, like, you can use it to like anything that uses infrared. You can like just use it to hack into it and make it change. So if you're at the airport and there's like a show on that it's nothing with airplanes. But if there's like a TV in the airport, you don't want to watch that. You just and you can change the channel. It's kind of cool.
Was that the same, like the Wi-Fi gadget he was talking about? He can get into any Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
so your situation has Wi-Fi on it. It's his too.
Yeah, and so that was crazy. That's too advanced for me. Wouldn't know how to work it. But he keeps it on him at all times, and so everywhere that he travels, every Wi-Fi signal. So you know how many Wi-Fi signals you probably walk through a day. Yeah. Every single one that goes onto that, he then is able to like access it anywhere or something. So like everywhere he's been, where that thing has been, it's like a Pokeball for Wi-Fi's. Like it just catches.
How does he have clearance to have that?
Because he's probably
is he like FBI?
Oh yeah, I think he's probably CIA. He's CIA or FBI.
He must be
100%. Yeah.
He's just like, well, I built it, so I can use it.
Yeah. He's something. He ain't nothing.
Yeah, he ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Because he obviously wouldn't be talking about that on a massive podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't fully understand how that thing works, but it was cool. It was like that big. Yeah, it was
Just like
gnarly.
unfolded it. It's like, yeah.
You think it's got this small antenna on it? Yeah. Like, oh yeah. Okay. Gosh.
Yeah, that's some interesting stuff.
Jeez.
Old pedophilia, man.
We watched The Evil Dead Rising last night.
Yes, we did. Man, I've evolved. I didn't have any nightmares.
Really?
Yeah.
It was.
I've never not had a nightmare after watching a horror movie.
That was one that you would probably have a nightmare to.
It was a good one.
It was good. But I didn't make the connection. But Evil Dead, it's the same guy who did Evil Dead in the 80s. And I just did some research, and I told you last night, but Bruce Campbell was the Evil Dead guy.
Yeah.
Who played Ash. And so there was, just to catch you up, I completely forgot. There's the Evil Dead, which was 1981, Evil Dead 2, which was 1987, and then there was Army of Darkness, which came out in 1992. And Army of Darkness, I used to watch that movie all the time because it's hilarious. And so the plot of it was, having been accidentally transported to the Middle Ages, Ash Williams is captured by Lord Arthur's men, who suspect him of being a spy for Duke Henry, with whom Arthur is at war. He is enslaved, blah, 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 blah. So essentially what ends up happening is Bruce Campbell, his left arm becomes a chainsaw, and he has to go through the Middle Ages, and he has to figure out this mystery of like where all these dead people are coming from. It's just something ridiculous. But because when we were watching Evil Dead...
Have you seen that one?
Yes, the
okay.
Army of Darkness.
Yeah.
It's the best one.
Better than this one?
Yeah, because it's really funny. So but I was wondering though, because I didn't make the connection yet between I thought it was just a different Evil Dead, because that's just like kind of if you make a horror movie, Evil Dead is a very generic name, right? Kind of.
Yes.
I would think so. So
yeah.
I didn't connect the two, but yeah, when we were watching it, there's like some funny parts in that movie. Like it's like pretty funny. Like when
It was good.
when like I'm not gonna give anything away, but she's got the glass thing and she like flinches real quick.
Yeah.
But it's really. And I was like, this is like reminding me.
Whenever
of
a demon is like humanized, it's always funny.
Yeah, and I was like, this reminds me of something.
That's a funny thing to say that I just said, because they only come to fruition through humans.
Yeah,
But you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
People are really gonna wonder how we saw this. Well, I guess we didn't tell them we watched it at our house, but it's in theaters right
Well, never mind. Well. So yeah.
So it's really, I'm always like, if we're gonna spoil it, we can just tell them, like, if we want to talk about it deeper, we can say skip ahead 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But also, I do feel worse something that's currently in theaters versus like something that came out 5 years ago and someone's like, what the fuck? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't like movies that much.
Yeah,
You would have gone to see it.
Exactly. So, spoiler alert.
Anyways.
Skip ahead.
Yeah, spoiler alert, skip ahead. We got to talk about this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something.
Oh, no. I thought you were going to say something. It was a good movie. That's all I know.
When they go into that cellar and they find the cellar after the earthquake,
Yeah.
was there money on that first shot of those shelves?
I think so.
Because it looked like a bank
It
vault.
was a bank vault.
Yeah.
Or it was a secret vault. Yeah, I'm not sure.
It was like a secret vault, but obviously like a parking garage was built above it. So I feel like the construction workers who constructed the parking garage would be like, shit.
Yeah, give me that.
Yeah.
I think the vault where the artifacts were I think that was sealed shut, and I think that was opened by the shaking of the earth.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah.
But so we look at that. First of all, 2 of the kids are trans.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I understand we want to include everybody right now.
Yeah.
The numbers just don't add up there.
Like that there's 2 in one
That
family.
there's 1
Yeah.
is so rare.
Mm-hmm.
Like what is less than 1% of the world?
Something like that.
And you're telling me we got a deucer in one 3-kid family?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I know.
That's insane.
But they both got what was coming to them.
Yeah, the kid who didn't feel like they're in the wrong body survived.
Yeah. Joe liked.
Maybe it was actually a dagger at the trans community.
Knowing the other movies, it probably was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez. Yeah, because the guy, Bruce Campbell, the guy that played the main character in all the other movies, was like the one of the 3 producers of that movie.
Oh,
And
okay.
he is hilarious.
Yeah.
He played the ex-Navy SEAL guy on Burn Notice. That guy.
I do remember that movie.
Mhm.
I don't remember him specifically.
The show. It was a show.
Or the show, yeah.
Yeah. That was a weird show, but I liked it.
How many seasons was that?
I think there were quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I only watched a couple episodes.
Yeah. It was good.
You been to the new Cefco in Midway?
I've never been to a Cefco.
It's good.
See, what weirds me out about Cefco, because all I know about it is there's a few people at work that'll show up with Cefco coffee, and the coffee cup, the design on it looks like the design of like a toolbox for a pickup truck, and it just kind of freaks me out because it looks like they're drinking motor oil.
Interesting.
Next time you go in there, look at the coffee cup.
No, I go in there every day.
Where's it at?
I feel bad. Now that AJ's back, I'm going to stop because it's right next to his chevron, like his little chevron.
Yeah.
And it is just OP. They have a full like kitchen back there. You can have food made to order. You order it on an iPad and shit.
Oh, whoa.
The condiments galore when you get your dog.
Yay, that's important.
Like big time, like relish, all that shit, always fresh out there.
Mm-hmm.
A beer cave, and then the bathroom. Like, you know the tile in my bathroom?
Yeah.
It's that tile, the whole entire bathroom with like nice ass stalls and urinals and
That's
stuff.
cool.
Like, it's whenever I emergency have to shit
Mhm.
after like my last client, I'm straight there.
Yeah, that's good. You know, it's a good.
And it feels good.
It's a good gas station when
You want to shit in it.
yeah, exactly.
Like, I love to shit at the Cefco right now.
Uh-huh. Another cool thing about like is the tile like really very textured? You know what I mean? Like, it's not smooth. It's like
It's smooth.
it is. Okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
it's nice.
I like it when it,
were you gonna
I
say?
just like it when it feels like you're in a cave. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
like
no,
that.
it's not like that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just primal.
feels nicer than a cave.
That's good. Well, it's like you're in a cave and then you open this door and then it's like a beautiful white smooth like artifact.
Yeah.
It's there for you to
It's literally like my bathroom and shower tile, but just a little darker brown.
Yeah.
Or whatever color that is.
True.
It
I
seems
didn't
to be darker.
Where is it? I don't even know where it's at. I haven't even seen it.
The $3.99 turn off 98. There's the 2 gas stations.
Okay.
That light there. Take a left. It takes you to $3.99.
Wait, what's $3.99?
Midway. It's the long East Bay road that my mom lives on.
Okay, yeah.
Well, she lives to the.
What, Pedro's? Or further? Wait. I'm confused. Oh, you're talking about way down.
Where my mom lives.
Okay, yeah. No, I was thinking about her old house.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going down.
So to go to my mom's from our place, the easiest way is to take the
Right that way.
first left. or
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah, I haven't been that far down, I think, since the last time I was at your mom's.
Yeah,
So
word.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I'm
It's fucking huge.
Heck
It
yeah.
looks like you're not allowed to go there.
Really?
Yeah, it's like
You gotta have a membership.
like a membership, or it's like 4 semi trucks only or something.
Yeah.
Super nice.
That's cool.
Totally just giving my mom's location out. All right.
There's so many houses down there.
I know. Yeah, it's fine.
I went to Buc-ee's yesterday, speaking of gas stations.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't even know, man, about Buc-ee's.
who did that?
I don't know. It's like it came out of nowhere. Because I used to think Busy Bee was like, that's the top. And I'd never been to Buc-ee's. And I went to Buc-ee's for the first time, like, not too long. Yeah, dude. I was like, this is insane.
Dude, some people try to say they like Love's better than Buc-ee's.
Okay. No, dude.
Maybe that's only semi-truck drivers.
Yeah, what, because there's showers or something?
Yeah,
That's exactly why.
They do have nice showers, so I've heard.
Yeah.
Good for the homeless and semi-truck drivers,
Yeah.
which we're neither, so it's not in the conversation.
Yeah, dude, Bucky's. It's just incredible.
It's the best, dude. Oh my god,
Gas station tier list.
that's the ultimate surf sponsor.
Well, so what is it? Was it Tefco?
Cefco.
Cefco would be like
CEFCO.
Cefco sounds like a neighborhood version of Bucky's because Bucky's is just interstate. Like you're not gonna have a Bucky's pop up down the road from your house,
Right.
Unless you live near the interstate.
Yeah, I mean, Cefco's still like maybe 16% as cool as Bucky's.
True.
You can't even buy no clothes there.
Yeah.
But you are getting like, you do have that kitchen aspect.
Mhm.
Not that it's that good, but it's still they have it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just the roller dogs on the hot thing. But they have that too, and then they have more condiments than any other gas station ever.
That's dope.
It's real nice.
You got to do it twice a week in the field at Cefco.
For sure. Dude, Bucky's is something like, fuck Twitter. Elon should have bought Bucky's.
Yeah. He might, dude. They're based out of Texas. He might own if I found out Elon Musk owned Bucky's, I would be like, makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
Got it.
No wonder it's the coolest shit ever.
Mm-hmm. Because here's the thing with gas stations is like, anything really. You have ones that do a whole bunch and they're not very good at all of it, or there's things there they do a little bit and they're really good at that little bit.
Right.
Like Chick-fil-A would be an example of that. But Bucky's, they do more than everyone else and it's all perfect.
Yeah.
Everything's perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a beautiful, magical, wonderful thing.
All right, we gotta move on from gas stations.
All right, that's fine.
You got any?
Do we talk about our? I have some trivia that I'm going to test you on.
Let's go.
Geography trivia.
Yes. Oh yes. I love.
So, I kind of want to. I guess we'll just talk about our trip when we're on our trip. Well, we're not going to film a pod after for a little bit.
We could, but probably not. It's possible, but probably not. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we're there.
So we're leaving a week from today. Bro, oh my fucking god, I gotta tell you this first. My client, so I had one client stop coming to me.
Yeah.
2 sessions a week, 30-minute, 1 hour a week. Couldn't afford it anymore or whatever. My 5-day-a-week client, homeboy, tech guy who I've been with for, I think it's been like fucking 8 months.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
You've been working with him for a long time.
Yeah. His mother, sadly, has cancer, was diagnosed with cancer. Mm-hmm. Completely randomly, when we're in Sedona, he's going to a, like, resort relaxation retreat to get the special, like, healing stuff for his mom in Sedona.
While
the week that we're there.
Are we gonna? Is he gonna hang?
It's like, what? No, man, don't say that. But his mom, this is what I bring into. I'm missing out on 5 days of pay from him this week running up to this, which is, I'm going to be off work at 8 a.m. every day this week.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
But missing out on some money, but his mom is making him quarantine.
Before he goes. Okay.
And not only that, they're all like kind of like super vaxxy, whatever.
Yeah.
He's not even flying in a plane. He's driving to Sedona.
Oh.
I'm like, can't you just fly and then take a test when you get there?
Yeah.
And then quarantine there if you have to in a different hotel?
Mm-hmm. That's weird.
It's interesting stuff. So anyways, I'll be at the house a lot this week. We're going to do Nelson. Did I tell you about Nelson's foil board, the propelled foil board?
No.
So Bob just went and bought one. He had their old Wave Runner lift.
Dude.
Bob had to configure the lift so they could drop it in the water. It's like a boat. It has to have a registration on the side of it.
What?
It goes like too fast. So next week we're ripping that shit in the sound.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's gonna be so much fun.
We're gonna get the shot. I'm trying to do it where I pull the boat out.
Mm-hmm.
We get someone's on the dock filming, and then like have one of us or Nelson sitting on the dock with the dock start. My boat comes into frame, and then he electric foils to the wake.
Dude.
It's
Dang.
So dope. Yeah, so we're doing that next week. It'll be dope.
Oh, Bob.
Gonna make time fly, be at the mansion, boy. Okay, here we go. This is, I'm doing this because I went to trivia a few weeks ago with Shay and Big Call and Christian.
Where at?
At the Point, they do it every Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So frustrating. These just fucking 80-year-old hags in there.
They're
just
know
asking questions for them.
Yeah.
Like, but I think we actually got last place. So fucking annoying.
Yeah.
The questions are, it's like Nobel Prize winners and shit.
Oh, God.
No one knows that.
No. Who is the producer of Andy Griffith Show?
Like, if someone walks into a room and they're announced, like someone is announced coming into a room, like, oh, this is Joe Schmo. He won the Nobel Prize for, dolphins.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, that cool guy.
Yeah, hey, man.
But you would never know who that is. Like, you would give him respect for, I guess, he did something.
Well, dude, it seems to me they give out hundreds of those a year because I don't know how, there's so many, I feel like there's so many Nobel Peace Prize winners. There's a lot.
You should get one for throwing the most amount of peace signs.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Give me
ready?
my prize.
This is geography trivia.
All right.
Seems like there's a good bit of Italy stuff in here.
Oh, I'm not good with Italy.
Maybe it's just the first question. Which Italian town?
Oh my God.
Which Italian town is the setting for Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet?
Hang on. It's either, is it Naples?
No.
Is it Florence?
No.
I don't know.
Verona.
Oh, I don't even know where that's
Yeah,
at.
I don't even know if that's real. No, these are legit questions and answers, actually. What was America's first national park?
Oh, you got this, baby.
I think Obama. I just say that because he recently narrated a very peaceful national park documentary, even though he killed millions of civilians with drone strikes.
Bombing weddings. Zion?
No.
Yosemite?
No.
Oh, wait. Yellowstone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Give it to you.
Teddy.
It's a 3 strike and you're out. You got it on the 3rd.
Teddy Kennedy. Or wait. Theodore Roosevelt. Teddy Kennedy. That's right.
Teddy Kennedy,
Oh,
dude.
my
That's what we're going to name the next
Teddy
song.
Kennedy.
Super good. Where do U.S. fight? Not millions of civilians, by the way, just hundreds.
Yeah.
Obama murdered. Where do U.S. vice presidents live? Interesting. I guess that's geography. Where do they live?
Well, definitely not in the White House. That's a bad idea.
If you get this, I'll S your D.
Hang on a minute. It's somewhere in there.
Motivation.
Cut the cameras. Jefferson something?
No.
I'm thinking like...
It's insane.
Is it like a city or the name of the house?
No, it's like a place. Like not a city.
They live in the Capitol building?
On the grounds of the U.S. Naval Observatory.
Huh.
So they live in a museum?
That's interesting. What, do they have like a little room in the back?
Yeah, it doesn't make... Yeah, here you go, Vice President.
Yeah. All right. Here's your mini fridge.
Really, there's no way any of them actually live there. They're like, no, I'll stay at my place in Calabasas
There's no
that
way.
I bought with my insider trading money. Which 3 states share a border with California? You got this!
Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Nevada.
Mm-hmm. And? Come on, look how excited I'm getting. Think about what I'd be excited about right now.
New Mexico. Arizona?
Yeah! What? Go ahead.
Does Arizona really?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say like
It's north of
something
New Mexico.
way up north. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Nevada like pushes New Mexico. New Mexico touches Texas.
Okay, that makes sense.
What was the first state? Should have been Florida.
I was gonna
Since
say
we live in the first city ever.
I was gonna say Florida, but I guess
Idiot St. Augustins. Is that what you call them? St. Augustinians?
St. Augustine's.
Yeah, they fucking touched down there first. They didn't settle. You idiots. God, I hate when they say that.
I know. It's not Florida?
It's not Florida.
All right.
First city would be Florida.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Is it Virginia?
Delaware.
I would have never got that.
Me either. What state is known as the Badger State?
Dude, you're getting
The gay for them bitches. God, I know there's people watching just like, fucking say it! Fucking say it!
I'm from Florida. I've never seen a badger. I don't even know where they live. Wyoming.
Wisconsin.
Ah,
Nice W. What state has the longest freshwater shoreline? You know this one.
Michigan.
Yeah. Nice. What U.S. state grows coffee beans? You know this too.
I mean, there's us, Florida,
No.
Texas.
Hawaii.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
What is because like down there,
Mhm.
tropical by the equator.
Jabba.
What is the northernmost point of the United States? Canada. Okay.
The continental or just United States?
I mean,
It's on the
continental, but
well. There's a place up
There's
top of Alaska. I don't remember the name of
That's
it.
it.
It's Point something.
yeah, Point Barrow.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. I was gonna give you just for saying Alaska. What is Texas's state flower?
Hibiscus.
That's closer than I would have said. Fucking tumbleweed.
Yeah. Is it a tulip?
I don't know my fucking breeds.
What is it?
Blue bonnet.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was a flower.
That makes sense.
That's an article of clothing.
How many floors does the Eiffel Tower have?
32.
3.
What?
I guess like
That you can-
150 feet of it are just stems.
That you can exist on. yeah.
Right. Yeah. Okay, 2 left. What is the currency of Poland? Those Polacks. I don't even know how to say this.
Dang, dude. I don't know.
Zloty.
Oh, yeah. Of course it
So
starts
that's
with
what I'm saying. So that would be like an easy one of the trivia game that I played at fucking the Point.
Yeah.
But we should go do it. It was fun.
That sounds fun.
We should, yeah. How tall is the Empire State Building without the spire and antenna?
I know it's shorter than the Chrysler Building without that. Did you know about that? So the Chrysler Building was the tallest, and then the guy that was building the Empire State Building, they were building it up, and then there was the top of it, and I guess the Chrysler Building guy was like watching them build it, and they constructed the spire inside in the middle of the building while they're building it, and so at the last day of construction, they and then it beat the Chrysler Building.
Hell yeah.
But how tall is it? Let me think. I'm so bad with this.
That's tough. I would have no idea.
2,760 feet.
1,250 feet.
Oh, yeah. See,
I did pretty good.
shoot.
That would have kept you in the top 5.
Shoot.
It's a trivia game for the next round.
See, I feel it. I spend a lot of time on Google Maps just exploring, so I'm good with that kind of geography. But then with like the cultural geography stuff, I'm not very good at.
Yeah. It is. Why is that? It's fun to look at maps.
Oh, it's the best.
Even though they fuck us. Like, it's completely false.
yeah, like
The proportions of everything.
mm-hmm.
Why? Like, it can't be. Did they do it because of printed globes?
Yeah,
So they had to? But when it's on your phone and shit, why can't it be to actual size? Like if we're looking on the internet, why can't it be?
I mean,
Like if it's flat Earth style.
Just because your phone's flat too. That's like why. It's a weird thing. I watched a video on it.
Oh, word.
There are maps you can look at, but it's really weird because when you go to look up north, like it physically shrinks. Like it looks really weird when it's like, whoa.
Oh,
It's weird.
interesting.
But you can use the little you know, the ticker on the bottom right where it says like it's like this long is a mile
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
You can use that and it kind of gives you an idea. But it's hard to
gotcha.
keep track of that.
So that's correct.
Yeah,
but
that's
the
correct.
visuals is
It's off, yeah. Especially
Well, that
when you
makes
zoom
sense.
way out.
because no one would ever be able to properly time their sailing trip if
Mhm.
that wasn't correct.
I know. Dude, it always aggravates me when I'm like looking in like the jungle somewhere or something. And they're obviously hiding something. It's like a block of like completely different color and like all like it's just annoying.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
Damn it.
What is it called when you like want to circumnavigate the globe? Using the map in your fucking
The sextant?
a sextant, but what is
Compass?
No, I mean it's like the act of figuring that out that way. It's called something.
Oh no, I know what you're saying. Oh man. We have to figure it out.
Yeah, I just had that at the tip of my tongue. I don't even know how I would Google that. Because I watched that Netflix movie about that like 15-year-old girl or whatever that circumnavigated the globe by themselves. Okay, I don't know if we already talked about this. There is this situation because it's a true story,
Yeah.
and obviously for them to put this in the movie means that she came back and told this story.
Yeah.
But there is this scene when she's probably like 2 days out or whatever, and there's this fucking gnarly storm, and she's on the phone with her coach and like her parents, and they're like, I think you gotta bail and like go back, like backtrack or whatever. And she's like, I think I should just go for it.
Yeah.
And she's like, there's this thing that you can toss in the back. It's like a parachute,
Mhm.
and it's like an anchor to slow you down from being blown too fast.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not gonna use the parachute anchor.
Yeah.
Because if you just let the motion of the ocean, you ride the waves, don't fight it,
Yeah.
so I won't flip over or whatever. This 30-foot bomb comes.
There's a video of it?
Well, I mean, it's just the
Or she's
movie
telling the story?
recreated.
Okay.
It's like, you see it, but it's like CGI and
Yeah.
stuff. So the wave takes her sailboat up, like this is the front, here's the rear.
Mm-hmm.
It flips her upside down and pushes her boat down like 50 feet underwater.
Oh.
And she's completely underwater, but there's an air pocket in her cabin, so she's just in there, like not wet.
Like, uh-oh.
Really.
Yeah, what's going on?
And then all of a sudden, her boat just catches something perfect and goes all the way back up to the surface and then flips over, and then she's fine. Do you think that happened?
No.
There's no way!
There's no way that happened. No.
There's
dude.
no fucking way!
No, there's not. There's no way. I'm calling bullshit on that, dude. No, you're done. You're done. Unless was her boat.
But what if it did?
I mean, it could happen. Anything can happen.
my god!
I doubt it, but damn, dude. If they're having to CGI it, you know.
What a boss chick.
Yeah, no, that's
To
sick.
just go for that?
Yeah.
Fully around the solo? Just
Mhm.
completely solo?
She made it? Yeah.
Yeah,
she
she
made it. Are we sure she made it?
She did make it. She made it. Yeah.
She wasn't an actor.
No, yeah, because they were tracking her.
Oh, that's
And it showed her, like, the real footage of her coming into port and stuff.
Yeah.
There were, like, 100 sailboats that met her, like, a few miles out. And,
That's
like,
cool.
Came in with her. Cried so hard during that. It's a great movie.
Where
You
did she
should
start
watch it.
and finish?
I can't remember if it's Australia. I think she might have been Australian. I don't remember.
Did you know when you go through the Panama Canal, if you're going from the Pacific to the Caribbean, you actually, if you're going from Pacific to Caribbean, you actually go in on the east side of the canal and you come out on the west side. So when you're going from the western body of water to the eastern, you go into the eastern part of the canal and you come out of the western part. Isn't that weird? Because of the way it is.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Huh.
Because it's like it's at an angle or whatever. It's kind of cool. That's a cool one. And then another cool one about that area is the furthest eastern part of the continental United States is still further west than the most western part of South America.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's crazy. There's a whole other hemisphere down there.
It's cool down there, man.
But yeah, if you were going to circumnav, what would be your start and end point here? I wonder if this would be a good start and end point.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, probably here.
What is it?
Just because you got to do it from home.
That's right. What does everyone do? Do you go around east to west or west to east? There's a certain way you're supposed to go.
Yeah, it's a specific route that's like zigzagged and to make it the shortest possible.
Stay out of
situation. But I don't know. And I don't know, that probably changes on where you depart from.
Yeah. No.
I mean, obviously the route does a little bit, but
El Nino.
also whether you go east or west. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't we just switch into El Nino from La Nina?
Probably.
Some weird stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Hopefully we get some
Less storms, but stronger storms, apparently, is El Nino.
yes.
Little boy.
Meaning farther away storms might still jack us up some cheese.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. Are we supposed to get waves soon or no?
Today?
Dude, today?
Yeah.
Of course. May 15th, Magic Seaweed is no more.
No way. That's my favorite one.
I know.
That
Surfline absorbed it. We all have to go to Surfline.
Ugh. Nothing worse than surfing corporate surfing brands.
I know.
Come on, man. It's like with the WSL when you see them trying to remember when it was the ASP and you would have dudes drop an F-bomb on accident sometimes and they would just be drinking beers or something.
Better days when Andy Irons was alive.
Yeah, I know.
Surfline's like the move though when you're in Cali. You'll be using Surfline.
Yeah.
You would have switched over anyways.
Yeah, they got the.
That's probably what I'll use in Costa too.
They're really good.
Well, I have to
for places with an actual tide.
Yeah.
I think that's why Magic Seaweed's so good here. We don't have a tide, so we don't care. It's nothing really.
Yeah. A foot is a big one.
Mm-hmm. I guess incoming.
So weird,
dude. That's really weird. You never think about it because we were used to it, but it's like we don't have a tide.
Yeah.
We don't understand how powerful that force is.
And when it's a neap tide, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh boy. Let me move my towel.
Changed 1 inch instead of 16.
Yeah. It's funny. You're laying on the beach and then it's like, when the tide changes, usually in places you have to move 100 foot.
Yeah.
And we literally just. All right.
Yeah, like in the east coast of Florida, it's goes from driving on the beach, your truck is on the beach at the surf spot to get the fuck out or your truck's going to be submerged.
Yeah, you got 20 minutes.
You can't drive anymore past 3 p.m.
Mm-hmm. It's weird, dude. In the same state.
Same state.
Huh. I've always wondered, that's always kind of freaked me out how right there on the east coast of Florida is where's all that water going? Because it's going in and out and in and out, and then it's just a peninsula right around to us, and that we don't get any of that. How does that happen?
We're just in such a deep pocket.
Yeah, I don't understand. Because it's water, water just does its thing. If it goes up here, it goes up there.
Right.
I don't know. I've never heard anyone fully explain that.
No, me either. But I do know we live in a special place.
A very special place. Dude, if most people that have never been here, if you just brought them here, they're like, oh, Punta Cana's a shithole. But if you bring people to the beach that have never been here, they're like,
especially if they fly in on a plane during the day.
Yeah.
And they see all the peninsulas and islands.
Put the timestamp.
Yeah,
Austin.
Glad I got one before we departed because it's probably time, eh?
It's getting close.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got to do this. Sorry, everybody, that we're a day late, but You know, it happens. Had to call in sick to work yesterday or to volunteer. Anything else you want to tell our fans and stuff?
Let me check my notes app. I doubt it, but let me check for the fans.
Yeah, also, I haven't heard anything back from Austin Thomas.
Yeah, nothing on the notes app. He's been out there, dude.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, thank you guys for watching the pod. Please subscribe. We're twice a week.
Let's have a chat.